Ethanjames changed my life. In the summer of 2006, I was introduced to the most important piece of media in my life to date. As some of you may already know, I love Power Rangers, and that summer was the first time I'd ever seen the color-coded heroes. Due to TV restrictions I had when I was a kid, I didn't consume much outside of a very meticulously formed media schedule that I had made for myself. One day, my grandma let me turn on the TV before noon on a weekend, which was insane because normally I was in church. And that was my introduction to Power Rangers Dinothunder. And I was revolutionized by one Ethanjames, the blue Dinothunder Power Ranger played by Kevin Duhaney. Dinothunder captivated my 7-year-old brain instantly. I loved all the monsters, the characters, and the Zords, which are, to this day, one of the coolest aspects of the show to me. The Rangers were all so fast and witty and bright, but Ethan was special. Ethan was a geek. He very clearly was established as a tech genius who likes to pull pranks, but can't stand to miss computer club. He was smart and funny, and even though he had bullies, he also had friends, which was something I didn't have at the time. And for me to see so much of my personality and interests and talents in a character who looked like me be celebrated as a superhero, well, like I said, it was life-changing. Ethan's ranger color and abilities made him all the more special. Blue was and still is my favorite color, but it was also really cool to find out some of the lore behind this character the more immersed I became in the series. So Ethan is an homage to Billycranston from the original Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. Ethan carried the mantle of the Blueranger and piloted the Tricerazor. His love of technology allowed him to aid in developing new Ranger technology in the same way that Billy's did in his original series, even going on to develop the technology we see used in the following season of Power Rangers SPD. Unmorphed, Ethan also had the Triceraskin ability, which made his skin impenetrable and also gave him enhanced strength. So, yeah, Ethan was a geek, but he wasn't weak. He didn't need his friends to come and save him all the time. He wasn't put in precarious situations to constantly remind you that he couldn't take care of himself, or made to be this clumsy goofball character just so we could laugh. Ethan was just Ethan. He was quick-witted and confident that if he couldn't somehow talk himself out of a situation, then he could definitely fight his way out. And it wasn't something that I had seen presented in such a way when I was, 7. So, yeah, I was immediately infatuated with this character and the world that he existed in. And after that, I caught every episode I could. I was gifted toys and movies for Christmas and birthdays, and I found out there was a whole different world of Power Rangers that existed before Dinothunder and SPD, which I'll talk about in another video. But ever since then, I have loved Power Rangers, and it has become a core part of who I am as a person and given me so many role models and crushes over the years, and I never expected that a show I started watching when I was 7 on a random summer day would carry and comfort me through so much in my life. Later that year, I'd see Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, the movie, for the first time, and meet my first girl crush, Miss Aisha, who I will talk about in the next video. And that film just really drove home the interest in the series. But as much as I love that movie, to this day, if people ask, like, where did this random interest in Power Rangers come from? Why are you so in love with it and obsessed with it? I tell them what I just told you.